Sports edition of the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan, and Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the 5.
Oh, wow. Goodness, man. Desmond Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Russell kicks to Gobert. Edwards against Morant. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Steven Adams picks one up.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on.
Good on the second free throw.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Adams outside. Outside for Jackson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And stolen by Russell. Jackson against Towns. Pass to Anderson. Pass to Gobert. Fades. Adams, some nice D.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
And he makes that one.
A point guard with length. Morant can do a little bit more than just handle himself inside.
Outside Edwards. And there's the drive. And Edwards with the stuff.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Morant passes to Jackson. Wants to get it to Morant and does. Jackson dishes to Morant. 4 on the clock. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Morant's got 7 points in the game.
As Ja gets more consistent from range, he becomes that much more dynamic. And that, let me just tell you, that's going to be bad news for the rest of this league.
Russell passes to Towns. Can't hit that one. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
Hey, yo, right here.
Bain against Russell. And Adams kicks to Bain. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Towns with the steal. It's Edwards on the wing. Russell passes to Anderson. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Using outstanding floor awareness there. Russell's ability to pick apart the defense and find the open man.
And now in the final year of his contract, D'Angelo Russell trying to get back to that all-star level from the promise that got him that last 4-year deal.
It's good. This game is all even.
The gentle touch inside. Russell really improving as a finisher.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Memphis. And after a lackluster performance in last year's playoff, Russell has some making up to do.
Yeah, and the efficiency has been a problem. Now, if you're a player whose primary value is at the offensive end, you can't just be a volume scorer.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Edwards looking it over. Towns at the elbow. And the rejection by Jackson. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
1:05 left to play in the first quarter.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy two if the defense wasn't there.
Edwards against Morant. And finished off by Edwards.
Man, what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Morant with it. He has 7. Brooks right side. Back to Morant. Shot clock at 3. He takes it in. Oh, he misses the dunk. Minnesota in the lead. Towns kicks to Russell. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And here we go. Fast break and Morant's got it. Passes to Brooks. Outside, Bain. Right side, Jackson. And he uses the glass on the lane.
Just muscling it home from there. Jackson is no stranger to having to work over strong defense.
Tie game in Minnesota. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what's your take so far on the Timberwolves?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Edwards is out there with D'Angelo Russell, and it's Anderson in at the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Outside, Edwards. To the middle. Here's Towns. And Towns throws it down.
And how about the agility of Towns? Cutting with purpose there after setting the screen. Great display of his basketball IQ.
And Adams with the slam.
And ball goes up and Adams comes down. The anticipation skills, knows where to be to finish that play.
The pass to Edwards. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First team
That one's on Morant. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Morant outside. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Edwards finds Towns. No good on the 3. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned him into a powerhouse.
Morant against Edwards. And the rejection by Jackson. And Gobert kicks to Towns. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Anderson. It's rebounded by Memphis. And here is Brooks. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Back to Bain. Adams trying to free himself up. And he makes in the layup. Bain's got it all tied up now for Memphis. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Back to Edwards. The kick out to Towns. And the rejection by Jackson. The finish. Slam home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on D'Angelo Russell.
Oh, smart dish there by Brooks to a wide open man.
getting him the assist and his team some needed points.
And since coming into the league, Desmond Bain, Richard, has quickly established himself as a knockdown three-point shooter.
Yeah, his accuracy and efficiency from out there is incredible. The spacing he provides is why he's a key part of this team.
Edwards kicks to Towns. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bain.
Assist from
Bain's got the lead up to 4 now for Memphis.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Edwards can't hit. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Morant scanning the floor. And the 3 off target.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, that's it. Right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Here's Bain. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Edwards passes to Gobert. Edwards kicks to Russell. Back to Edwards. Shot to stop the run. Edwards with another miss. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. At the elbow, Adams. And Adams with the slam.
One of the most dynamic passers to enter this league in a while. Morant, this man is in full control of the offense.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Russell passes to Towns. And the rejection by Jackson. And he recovers it. The kick out to Anderson. Stolen by Brooks. Morant finds Bain. Back to Morant. Desmond Bain getting it done for the... Thank you, David. And we'll be back.
your Minnesota Timberwolves 13, the Grizzlies 21.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. It's been a clinic out there by Desmond Bain.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
So on the floor for Memphis, we've got Green, and it's Jones in at the 1. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. Reed lays it up and banks it in. Reed's got the first points to start out the third quarter for Minnesota. Hey, Richard, last season, Spurs coach Greg Popovich moved into first all-time in career coaching wins. And you played for him. You know him well. Any memories or thoughts about playing for Popovich?
First, let me say congratulations to Greg Popovich, because he is the type of coach and person you want to be the face of this league. You want him to be the face of the coaching ranks because he is so humble. He is so demanding, and you know what? He knows how to host a pretty good meal, too.
And you were a part of many of those, correct?
Oh, yeah, a lot of those meals. And look, we'll talk about the coaching a little later, but he knows how to do a really good meal.
McLaughlin, the pass to Prince. Reed kicks to McDaniels. Here's McLaughlin. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Timberwolves shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction. And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Jones, no one around him. Tries again. Green against Prince. Pass to Conchar. Memphis needs to get off a shot here, and the basket is good. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Noel passes to McLaughlin. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup. McLaughlin's got 4 points in the quarter. Outside, Jones. With the drive. Banked in off the glass.
Jones.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Reed. And the 3 ball is good. Reed's got 5 points so far.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Poke loose. Stolen by McDaniels. Reed with it. Working on Jones.
2 minutes.
McLaughlin, the pass to Reed. Dishes it to McDaniels. Back to Reed. So they take the lead. He's got 7.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Jones for 3. He can't hit that time.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
A nice shot by McDaniel. McDaniel's got the lead up to 3 now for Minnesota.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
And they look like a completely different team. I wonder what coach said to them at halftime to help spark this momentum change.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter. Tillman. Reed with the rebound.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Here's Prince. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. It's tipped. Now Jones. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Tillman's shot is off.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Timberwolves ahead. They're up by 2. From targets. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
That is why he is a point guard in this league. He has the elite passing ability, the vision. You need both to play the point guard.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. They've got Reed. McDaniels is out there with Prince, and it's Noel in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. To the paint to tie it up. And that's 2 points on the layup. It's a tie ball game.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Kicks it to McDaniels. Passes it to McLaughlin. And that one hits back iron.
Normally he drains that.
Here's Jones. And McDaniels with the block. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Assisted by.
And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
McDaniels passes to Prince. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Prince has got the game tied up here for the Timberwolves.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Now the pass to Noel. That shot, no good. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Down low. And rejection by McDaniel. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Prince outside. And Reed has it in the corner. McDaniels passes to Prince. It doesn't go for him. For Memphis, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Kicks it out to Jones. To the middle. Here's Tillman. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And although he's undersized in his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The first one falls, and it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota.
John Concha.
And he makes both free throws. Timberwolves trail. Outside, Russell. Anderson outside. Rouse contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Defensive foul.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
And they take the lead.
It's Gobert showing some guts on that one. With that length, a good bet to get off a good look in that crucial moment.
Back to Jones. Anderson against Green. Gobert with the block. They retain possession. Green kicks to Jones. It's stolen by Edwards. Russell passes to Towns. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. And now a 4-point Timberwolves lead. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Timberwolves? There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter. Jones has got room. And too long on the shot.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication with defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Edwards dishes to Gobert. Back to Edwards. He kicks to Gobert. Outside, Towns. Anderson passes to Towns. Back to Anderson. Pass to Gobert. Second chance shot. Grizzlies with the rebound. A big-time possession here.
Yeah, and their hearts must be going 100 miles an hour right now.
To the paint. And Memphis turns it over again. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Now here's Edwards. Outside, Towns. He feeds it to Gobert. He gets it in there. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Here's Tillman. And again, unable to change momentum here. And Russell puts up a deep three. And so Minnesota takes the win. They didn't. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. This is...
Ivica Zubac.
It's time to introduce the starting line for your
So the Timberwolves win the tip. So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. Powell and George are out on the wings. Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court. And it's Wall in at the point. George with a steal. In transition, here come the Clippers. And the dunk by Leonard.
The vertical of Kawhi is impressive. Rising up with ease and throwing it down.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed. He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Wall against Edwards. Pass to George. Let's go with a three. Russell with the rebound. And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did, and a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line.
Coming off his third All-Star performance, it's easy to say Rudy Gobert is one of the best centers in the league.
And Smitty, no question, Gobert, one of the best bigs we have in the league right now.
You're right, B.A. The reason why 3 consecutive All-Star appearances. He's led the league in field goal percentage multiple times, and he's a block machine.
Now here's Leonard. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Leonard's got 5 points.
As we know, there's no magic way to defend Kawhi Leonard. You just do the best you can each time down the floor.
Anderson can't get it to go. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Russell finds Anderson. Back to Russell. Pass to Gobert. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
What you see now with Gobert, he's really improved his strength, making him a better scorer in traffic.
The kick out to Wall. It's George on the wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Leonard. And Gobert with a block.
This is why shooters always have an eye out for Rudy. And if you don't, this could be the result.
Back to Anderson. George with a steal. Edwards against Leonard. Pass to Zubats. Tipped away. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Here's Russell. And he lays it in on the break. And that ties it up.
The hands of Gobert are consistently moving, which is why he comes up with these steals.
Kicks it to George. Fires for 3. No good on the shot. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Now Towns. Leonard pulls down the board.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
George passes to Zubats. And here's Leonard. Pass to Powell. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. 1:07 left in the first quarter. That one goes. Count it.
The aggressive move by Russell. He's got the deep bag of tricks. So tough to stop.
Stolen by Anderson. Now Russell. Over to the left wing. Gobert inside. Wall covering. Gobert. That's good.
Entering the league raw offensively, Gobert's developed a few moves in the inside.
The kick out to Wall. 29 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Leonard outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Can they get it? And it's Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Towns. They get it back. Russell up top. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by George. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Timberwolves ahead, leading by 4. And quarter number 2 will get underway. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for Minnesota.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
Yeah, we got to talk about how pestering they've been on defense, forcing turnovers and finding ways to score off them.
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. Wall and Powell are the backcourt duo. At small and power forward, it's George and Leonard. And it's Zubats in at the 5. Russell finds Towns. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. The Clippers trail.
And coming into the league, Kawhi Leonard was viewed as a raw prospect, a solid athlete and defender, but someone that needed to work on his jumper.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. And there's Anderson. That one's good. On the assist from Edwards. Anderson's gotten his first points in this one. Well, Smitty, there's no question Kawhi has put a lot of hours into developing his jump shot.
And you see the results now. He's become one of the game's elite scorers because of the hard work he put in, even becoming lethal from outside the arc.
George's shot is off. Well, the Timberwolves shooting around 50% of the game so far. Russell to pass to Gobert. Here's Towns. Right side Edwards. Russell from outside. Kept alive by Minnesota. Pass to Edwards. Outside for Russell. From downtown. Here's Gobert. And another shot. And he lays it up and in. And now a 6-point Timberwolves lead.
On the boards, Gobert is unstoppable, easily winning himself a second chance look.
Powell outside. Launches a three. Rebound Minnesota. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. Outside Edwards. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul. Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
Leonard for 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 7 tonight. Towns passes to Anderson. Back to Towns. Kicks it out to Anderson. Pass to Towns. Just 4 to shoot. Russell from outside. And no good. And Los Angeles the other way now. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
2 minutes remaining in that.
Powell finds Wall. Back to Powell. Leonard with the ball. He's got 7. Now Powell. A shot to stop the drought. Russell with the rebound. The Timberwolves have got just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. High post Towns. Shoots. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Leonard finds some space. Misses off the left iron.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
The 3 from Russell. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Now here's George. The kick out to Wall. Out of bounds. The Clippers will keep possession.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Powell, left side. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. George for 3. The Clippers rebound. Powell's shot is off. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
Anderson can't get it to go. The Clippers shooting just 24% in this one. Not great. That's tipped. Leonard passes to George. Powell finds George. And the layup is good. George has got 4 points in the quarter.
Great floor awareness. Powell knows how to find his open teammates.
Up top, Edwards. Wall covering. Outside for Russell. Launches it. And that's not going to go.
I love the way George can move his feet and challenge the shot without foul.
And get ready for the Jabberwocky!
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Without question, Kawhi Leonard displaying his skills today.
There's virtually nothing you can do to stop him. I mean, you can't even contain him. He's been that great.
Yeah, and sometimes the strategy in that case, don't let anyone else beat you. You know he's going to get his, so try and keep it to that.
Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. D'Angelo Russell is out there with Edwards. And it's Anderson in at small forward. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from three.
Pass to Kennard from deep. That shot, no good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Noel drives in, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Jackson outside. Batum outside, beyond the arc.
Torian Prince, he does it every night. He competes. Terrific effort on the defensive end.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Down low. Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Look at the unselfishness by Prince. He doesn't have what he wants. Keeps the ball moving.
Here's Jackson. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Kennard with it, picked up by Reed. Pass to Morris. From the wing, and it's in there.
Marcus Morris Sr.
Here's McLaughlin. A true utility player, Smitty. Marcus Morris brings a diverse skill set to the court.
He does. Marcus is a hard-nosed, gritty defender who can play either forward spot or even center at times. Plus, he's a reliable scorer and a solid three-point shooter.
Here's Prince, defended by Jackson. Pass to Reed. Second chance effort. And that's 2 points on the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 11.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
They get the rebound. Morris. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Salvage the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder.
Here's McLaughlin. Fires high post. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
The defensive breakdown gives him a wide open look, but he can't take advantage.
Los Angeles has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. It's Covington on the wing. Pass to Jackson. Back to Kennard. There's the triple. Rebound Minnesota.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Now here's Reed. Reed, a screen on Batum. And the officials call the over the back. A little too aggressive there.
At least the over the back call comes from playing hard. But you'd like to see him get in better position.
It's how a lot of people play now. Rebounding techniques have changed over the years. Purists would say, not for the better.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
You know, there's always going to be room in this league for guys like Luke Kennard. He can shoot, he can pass it, and he can put it on the floor.
Pass to Noel. Here's McLaughlin. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Jackson with room to fire. And the Clippers miss again. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Here's Noel, covered by Covington. Back to Noel. Shot is up. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
The first one falls. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Towns comes in for McDaniels. Anderson's checked in for Prince. And it's Edwards in for McLaughlin.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Wall finds George. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound Minnesota. Towns has got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside Edwards. Pass to Noel. And so it's Minnesota earning this break in the action, up 10. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And for Minnesota, they're shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth. At small and power forward, it's George and Leonard. Wall and Powell are the backcourt duo. And it's Zubac in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Towns against Leonard. The 3 from Russell. Paul George pulls it in. George has got 4 rebounds in the game. Edwards against Leonard. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Anthony Edwards.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Greg.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement.
Towns passes to Anderson. Here's Towns. Leonard defending. 5 to shoot. Pass to Gobert. Outside, Anderson. From behind the arc. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Clippers trail. Wall, the pass to Leonard. Stolen by Anderson. And he lobs it up. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Leonard. The shot off that time. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Anderson against George. Anderson passes to Towns. Six on the shot clock. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Zubac. Now Los Angeles with it. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. George finds Leonard. Back to George. Zubac with it. Unloads. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. With the crossover. Anderson can't get it to go.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Here's Wall. And some solid defense from Towns. Minnesota's gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Russell from outside. Knocks it down from distance.
We haven't seen many buckets like that one. These teams have struggled to dial in their shooting.
You have to give credit to the defenses. Protecting the rim, closing out hard. This one's been a grind.
George for 3. Pure from three-point range.
Though he doesn't show a lot of expression, PG-13 is ultra-competitive. Claps back from distance.
To the right side. It's stolen by Leonard. Anderson against George. There's the 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with the rebound. Towns has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Outside Edwards. Back to Towns. Outside Russell. Towns, a screen on Powell. Shot clock at 6 for 3. And they get it back. Gobert passes to Russell from the arc. Edwards can't hit. The Clippers have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the 4th. To the inside, Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Now Edwards. There's a minute 12 left in the 4th quarter here. Gobert passes to Edwards. On the take. Out to the right wing. Towns for 3. Offensive rebound. Timberwolves. Anderson finds Gobert.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
For them to have a chance, everything has to go right on both ends from this point on.
Leonard passes to George. From deep. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Here's Towns. Outside Edwards. Outside Russell. Anderson against George. Anderson passes to Russell. To stop the drought. Anderson can't get it to go. Powell outside. Pass to Zubats. Fires the 3. Can't hit that one.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
It's incredible, and I'll tell you what, it's a joy to watch. There's more to his game.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
At goal, 6'3", number 12,
Always fun to be on the call for one of these games, Brent. Conference rivals going at it. So much emotion. Teams that are very familiar with each other.
I love it, Kevin, and I'm so happy to be here with you for this one. This is going to be awesome. You don't get a lot of games like this, so hype, where the crowd is really into it. So let's move up a little bit and sit on the edge of our seats, should we?
Here are the 5 for the Clippers. Out on the wings for them, Powell and George. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. And it's Wall in at the 1 spot. And so Powell will bring it up for the Clippers. And Jaren Jackson picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And here is Los Angeles now. Leonard, the pass to Wall. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Now, part of the lean years in Los Angeles, I was there, unfortunately. It's incredible to see that this franchise has become a better winning percentage team than the Lakers in the past decade.
A drive by Bain. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Now here's Leonard. Back to George. The pass to Zubac. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Shot clock at 5. Powell kicks to Wall. That 3 off the mark. And Brent, that Clippers turnaround. Did you see that coming?
I mean, not in this way, Kevin. Certainly, it's been a lot of outside factors that have gotten the Clippers to this point. But with the ownership and the enthusiasm behind what the owner brings to the table and wanting to make this team viable, they're in position to make some great noise if they find their health. So healthy for the league to have 2 teams in LA that can be this good.
Here's Powell. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
I like that hoop from Norman Powell. Shoot it close to the hoop. Forget the long range stuff. Make it easy on yourself.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Morant passes to Jackson. Back to Morant. Stolen by Zubac. Leonard with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. Powell, no one around him. That ball, nice feed that time from Leonard. Powell's got 5 points so far. Morant looking around. Leonard with the steal. Oh, and here comes Wall all alone. Nobody near George. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Just deadly from outside. PG getting some space. Does not hesitate there.
Adams sets the pick for Morant. That one's off. Still out of sync.
You could see he wanted to get it back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
Morant with the steal. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. Adams trying to free himself up. Jackson misses. Clippers leading by 4. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
The feed to Leonard. Morant with the steal. Adams dishes to Morant. And he uses the glass on the layup. Morant's got his second basket of the game.
And that speaks to Morant's fearlessness. Even amongst the trees, he is confident, looking to score with the ball.
Now here's Wall. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Leonard kicks to Wall. Outside for George. for three. Rebounded by Jackson.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Morant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
It's going to be on John Wall.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
It's his first trip to the line.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter.
Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Leonard against Jackson. Here's Zubats. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard.
And you love how Kawhi has developed this part of his game, just able to find teammates and rack up assists.
Morant passes to Adams. Back to Morant. Passes to Adams. Dishes it to Morant. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. 3-point lead. Going inside, and then Leonard with the dunk.
And so little can be done to stop that. Leonard with the jets to screen down the lane, then tops it off with the thunder finish.
Here's Morant, and Morant throws it down.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Los Angeles on top, up by 3. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Clippers.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point guard. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. And it's Adams on the follow.
Well, the motor right now for Steven Adams is humming on the glass, getting after it.
All with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Leonard. Nice move. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth. And it's not usually literal. But what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They've kind of checked out mentally. And I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
Now here's Morant. He has 7. All with it. He's picked up by Morant. And it's Memphis on the break. It's good for his 4th bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8.
I love the energy and effort Morant provides, especially when he's on the break.
Morant against Wall. Nobody near Leonard. Misses the 3. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Bain passes to Morant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Norman Powell.
Boy, Morant's brought a lot of excitement. He almost always makes the night's highlight reel. He is what I'd call an elite showman.
Brent, looking back, the Clippers have really put things together over the last decade.
They have injuries have been a factor the past couple of seasons, so they haven't competed at the level certainly that their owner wants to, but They're trying to keep this core group of guys together. And if they do that and they get help, a lot of talent there and a lot of guys who've done it on the biggest of stages. Well, he gets so few attempts in the post to show off some of his footwork. A good percentage of Adams' offense comes off of putbacks.
Now here's Wall. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Morant with the steal. He dishes it to Jackson. A miss that time would have put him up.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Wall finds Leonard. Zubac's with it. Back to Leonard. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. Wall passes to Leonard. Here's Zubac, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. And yep, we thought we might see it. The coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to...
The previous play is under review.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Zubac. You know, you appreciate Zubac's focus on close-range looks as a big man.
Well, Zubac's one of those big centers that's burly and tough and rugged on the inside. And while other bigs are searching that three-point line out, Zubac's looking to get deep into the paint. You look at his shooting percentages over the past couple of seasons, up around 60%. That's good shot selection, great consistency.
And here's Wall after the three-pointer from Desmond Bain. Outside, George. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Leonard. Pass to Powell. Back to Leonard. And it's Desmond Bain with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. 13 foul.
Goes back up. In deep. Leonard drops it in. Leonard's got 7 now in this quarter.
Yeah, you could be as physical as you want with Kawhi Leonard. He just stays with it and is unshaken.
Here's Morant. Jackson kicks to Bain. Morant with a wide open look. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Clippers in the lead. Outside for George. Off target from three-point range.
Well, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Well, Morant is certainly making his presence felt on offense. He's in total attack mode.
Zubac finds George. Leonard on the wing, guarded by Jackson. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Morant against Leonard. Morant left side. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And how about the hands on Jackson? Makes a good target on that frame and then able to finish off the alley-oop.
Now here's Wall. No points in the game yet for him. Outside, George. Fires for 3. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 6 rebounds in the game. And a wide open look for Bain. Drills it from outside. Baines got the lead up to 5 now for the Grizzlies. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway. All right, Dave, thank you. And second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Jackson is the point with Kennard on the wing. Batum is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Morris in at the center, filling out the middle.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here. Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
Morant passes to Baines. Lets it go with the 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. That's going to be good 9 out of 10 times. In the 2021 playoffs, you remember Reggie Jackson came up huge for the Clippers, averaging almost 18 points a game before they finally lost to the Suns in the Western Conference Final.
Well, for Jackson, he earned himself a new contract, Brent, and starting point guard duties because of that playoff.
With both Kawhi Leonard and Paul George missing most of the 21-22 season, Reggie Jackson took the Clippers to the 8th seed in the West, carried a lot of the scoring load consistently for the Clippers, and he led the team in both points and assists.
Here's Jones after the basket by Los Angeles. Defended by Covington. Here's the pass to Tillman. Deflects the pass. Batum with the steal. Jackson passes to Morris. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Morris has got it all tied up now for the Clippers.
And good recognition from Reggie, open teammate.
Jones looking for an opening. And another miss by Memphis.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Takes it out to Covington for the lead. No good that time. Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Inside. Over in the corner, Green. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Outside, Jackson takes the 3. That shot off. Memphis has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Defended by Covington. Here's Conchar. Gets a very good look and converts. Conchar's got his first points of the game. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Clippers. Trailing by 2. Passes it to Kennard. Shoots the 3. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And Green gets it to go.
You don't see it very much, but Green creating some space for himself to finish that one off.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Kennard, the pass to Jackson. A 3 ball. Grizzlies with the rebound. Outside, Green. Lays it up off the glass. And it's a 6-point Grizzly lead.
Well, not a road runner with his speed, but Green really has an understanding of how to execute and get wide on the break.
.121 left here in the third quarter. Here's Kennard. And the Clippers miss again.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
Coaches always talk about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here.
Kennard kicks to Batum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the foul called on Xavier Tillman. That is his first foul of the game. Morris right side. They can't stop the run with that one. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. LA has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. The kick out to Wall. 20 seconds left to play here in the third. Leonard, no luck. Guarded by Powell. Driving inside. Good. And the Grizzlies lead by 10.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their lead is where it is because they've got good shot. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Leonard with the ball. Now defended by Bain. Leonard kicks to Powell. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Leonard's got his third assist on the night. Morant against Wall. Morant passes to Jackson. Back to Morant. And Morant throws it down.
How about the handles from the young fella? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
And Wall. Here we go now. The three from George. Drains it from beyond the arc.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Morant kicks to Jackson. Adams, the pass to Morant. 8 for 15 with that made basket, but he's not satisfied yet.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
Wall up top, guarded by Morant. A three from Leonard. That shot misses. And Memphis the other way now. Morant drives in. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Absolutely fearless. Morant willing to put his body on the line in order to make plays.
Both free throws good from Morant. Clippers trail by 10. Wall looking for an opening. Pass to Powell. Feeds it to George. Leonard, the open look. The shot's good on the assist by George.
You look at the career of Paul George, and it's those passing numbers that have greatly improved, and he's an effective playmaker.
Wall against Morant. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Paul George.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that, and that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
A three from Leonard, and it goes for the fifth time and 10 shots for him this game.
And who do you call when you need a big bucket for this team more and more? It's Kawhi.
Morant against Wall. Oh!
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
2 minutes remaining.
Wall up top, guarded by Morant. Leonard dishes to George. Back to Leonard. It's stolen by Adams. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. Out to Morant. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Clippers trail by 7. Right side Wall. The three from George. John Morant grabs the rebound. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. Outside for Jackson. Wall against Morant. Takes a three. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Leonard on the wing, guarded by Jackson. Back to Leonard. Lots of room. It falls. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And now the go-to guy in these situations. Leonard can handle that kind of pressure in the big moment as well as anyone.
Morant drives in and then jammed down as he goes right over Ivica Zubac.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. 44 seconds left in the game. Payne for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
Gets the 3 to fall.
Oh, Norman Powell, cool under pressure and delivers.
Now here's Morant. Just 5 on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Kick out to Adams. Oh, wow, unable to get a shot off in time. And they turn it over. A very unfortunate time there to pick up the shot clock violation. Here's Powell. Zubac's in the post. Good.
It would take some very special defense to stop him once he gets that close to the bucket, and they weren't special that time.
So a close game sees Memphis take this one. That was all right, David. Great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight.
Yes, everyone, we have some, and as is the case most nights, we've got a lot of talent in the backcourt for both of these squads, Clark.
Yeah, there's so many outstanding shot makers and playmakers in the backcourts across the league. I do believe it is clearly a guards league these days. All of these guys can light it up and will light you up. So clearly a shooter's league is what you see most of now.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Anthony Edwards out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's Anderson in at the small forward position. Now here's Anderson. Pass to Towns. Three-pointer. Kept alive. Outside for Russell. Here's Edwards. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
Bain. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. First quarter of play, a minute in. Jackson with a screen on Edwards. Pass to Adams. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And Russell, here we go. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
They opened the gates and he came through. D'Angelo, quick recognition. You know, when D'Angelo Russell came into the league, he was really primarily seen as a point guard, and that's what I like most about him, his vision and his passing ability. But he's actually changed that image and impression over time.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
The evolution of D'Lo has been interesting to watch, Clark. I like how he's been willing to play whatever position asked of him.
Yeah, B.A., I like that too. And he said it before himself that he prefers playing shooting guard. But I tell you what, he also looks very comfortable running the offense too.
Now here's Anderson. Down low. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
With incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
Outside Morant. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Adams finds Morant. Clock at 6. Driving to the basket. Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Anderson passes to Russell. Takes the 3. Adams grabs the miss. The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Jackson with it. Russell covering. Here's Bain. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
Outside Edwards. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. From deep, Morant. Doesn't go for him. Now Minnesota takes it the other way.
Something you can't put a price tag on, the Minnesota Timberwolves gained last season. Playoff experience, young guys getting accustomed to the crucible of postseason play. Extremely valuable.
And the bucket is good.
That's just a beautiful move by Towns. Really, he's got such a versatile skill set. There with the plus handles, man, got a lot to work with.
Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
Memphis trailing here. 41 seconds left to play in the first. Morant into the lane. He nails it, and we're tied. Morant's got 6.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Pass to Towns. And here's Russell. Back to Towns. And stolen by Bane. Morant against Edwards. Now here's Morant. Tightly guarded. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
There's 6 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Grizzlies out in front.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Memphis.
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me, not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack. And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing.
Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at the 3. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Brooks the pass to Jackson. Drops in the layup for 2. Jackson's got his first bucket of the night.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
Russell against Morant. Adams the pass to Brooks. Up top, Morant. On the wing, Brooks. Outside for Morant. And there are the Grizzlies with another bucket.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
Russell against Bane. Russell to pass to Towns. Back to Russell. Outside Edwards. Pass to Towns. The 3 is up. Grizzlies with the rebound. Bane, pass to Jackson. Outside Morant. Back to Jackson. Good, and the setup by Morant. And it's an 8-point Memphis lead.
Getting better at feeding defenses. You see Morant's willingness to give up the ball to his teammates.
Edwards with it. Checked by Brooks. The whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up. Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Edwards against Morant. Over Edwards. And it's Morant again missing. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Edwards pass to Gobert. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
Russell finds Edwards. Outside, Anderson. Back to Edwards. Lets it fly. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with him.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, going in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
You know, talking about Dylan Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
This is Gobert going to work. I mean, he knows the inside contact can't stop him.
Moran against Edwards. The 3 is up. Minnesota with a rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. There's a minute 17 left in the second quarter. Here's Russell. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
You like what you have there. Russell crafty with the dribble.
And here's Morant. He's got 12. Pass to Adams. Back to Morant. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
Anthony Edwards. Second personal foul. Second team.
The free throw drops for Morant. The Timberwolves trail. Outside Edwards. Pass to Towns. Back to Edwards. Here he goes. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Edwards gotten 4 this quarter.
Towns doing a nice job with a smart play there, getting the ball to a ready shooter instead of trying to force it himself.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Jackson's got his 3rd bucket of the night. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Outside Edwards. Ja Morant grabs a miss.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Bain into the lane. Stolen by Anderson. Here's Edwards. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead.
24, the Timberwolves, 17.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
So for Minnesota right now, Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. D'Angelo Russell is out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's Anderson in at the 3, the small forward. Green. Nice D from Anderson. And for Minnesota, they're shooting a nice 50% for the game. Edwards, a pass to Towns, and it's out of bounds to Minnesota. And here's Edwards outside. Conchar pulls it in.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Really left him alone that time. Jones has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Edwards against Jones. Edwards, the pass to Anderson. It's stolen. And stolen by Edwards to the paint. And Gobert with the bucket on the assist from Edwards. Gobert's got 7 points.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. And that one's good. Green. Green's gotten his first basket of the night.
Well, Green showing us another layer of his game right here. I mean, I like to see him attack like that on occasion.
And Danny Green gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Noel, no good. The Grizzlies have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Tillman. Back to Green. Here's Conchar. Outside Jones. 5 on the clock. They set the pick.
With the shot clock about to expire, the last thing you want to do is foul. That's just giving them a gift.
Second team foul.
Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. Jones up top. No good there. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. And it's McLaughlin missing. Well, the Grizzlies' shooting has been good. 54% on this one. Pass to Tillman. And he makes it on the layup. Tillman's got his first 2 points.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's McLaughlin. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Jones with the ball, picked up by Reed. Jones up top. 6 to shoot. Back to Tillman. And the layup is good off the glass. Tillman's gotten his second bucket of the game.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. Reed can't hit. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. To the left wing. Inside. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Here's McDaniels. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. They'll pin that foul on Danny Green. And he can't get the first one. That one misses. Here's Reed. They get it again. Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
1 minute left in the third quarter. Outside Jones. Pass to Tillman. To the left side wing. The 3. The second effort. Outside for Green. Outside Jones. Back to Conchar. Just 5 on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. .27 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Got a hand on it. Pass to Jones. Now Green. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
When Green's on the court, you can't lose him because he's just too dangerous as a shooter.
He's perfect from the line this time. 9 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Anderson with it. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Green in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Moran, the pass to Jackson. Jackson drawing the double team. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Adams with the ball. Russell covering. That's good from Adams on the assist by Green. Adams has got his first points of the game.
The commitment and focus. I mean, Adams doesn't let a little contact distract him from his end goal.
Shot is good by Edwards.
Oh, man, carving this defense to pieces with the drive. Well done.
Here's Moran. That one off the back iron and out.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Towns against Bain. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis' ball. Memphis leading. Outside Moran. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. No good from outside.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Oh, and Jackson with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Gobert with a screen on Bain. To the middle. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Green against Anderson. Pass to Bain. Back to Adams. Bain with it. Kicks it out to Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. And again, Memphis no good. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. Outside Bain. Jackson with a screen on Russell. Inside. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Gobert inside. Adams covering. Green against Anderson. The kick out to Edwards. From outside, off the mark.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Shot is good by Edwards. Edwards has got 5 points now in the quarter.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Pass to Adams. Now Moran. Back to Adams. Poke loose.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
Anderson for 3. And it's Bain with the rebound. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Jackson on the wing. Pass to Bain. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter.
Boy, that's a rebounding clinic right there. He boxed out and then went up aggressively and strong for it.
Russell finds Towns. And here's Edwards outside. Goes back up. Gobert no good. Well, the Grizzlies shooting only 29% since the fourth quarter began. Jackson against Towns. Jackson pass to Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Pass to Towns. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Edwards for three. It's rebounded by Memphis. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Morant. 17 seconds left to play in the fourth. Clock at 6. From deep. Drills it from deep.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. A clean win. And
Tip-off goes to Minnesota. Here is Edwards, and checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Russell is out there with Anthony Edwards, and it's Anderson in at the small forward.
And how about the impact Anthony Edwards has had?
This guy's a real game changer on the floor. Scores it at a high clip, can play big inside and play big outside. Does everything on the floor with a passion, with a joy, and with a flair.
Doris, one thing that stood out about the Timberwolves last season was their fast-paced play.
No doubt, Kevin, and you can trace that directly to the head coaching position in Chris Finch. This is a group that loved to push the basketball up the floor, wanted to catch defenses before they had a chance to dig in and half court. And remember, that is the classic mark of a youthful team, particularly one with the athleticism that Anthony Edwards brings.
Now, here is Russell. The kick out to Towns. That's tipped. It's stolen by Wall. In the corner, George with it. From deep. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, Paul George, so dangerous from beyond the arc. You better get a hand up and contest.
It's Russell with the drive. The kick out to Towns. Back to Russell. On the corner. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Powell with it. Picked up by Edwards. The kick out to Wall. On the wing, George. He's covered by Anderson. And here's Leonard from 3. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Wall. No good from outside. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He feeds it to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Wall against Edwards. Wall passes to George. Back to Wall. It's Powell on the wing. 5 to shoot. The Clippers need to get off a shot. And again, no good by the Clippers. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I spoke briefly with Chris Finch. He's confident in their ability to win the battle of the low post. That's where he'd like to see most of the action take place. Kevin, I think we can expect them to pound the ball down low every chance they get. Let their big men go to work.
Thank you, David. And George kicks to Leonard. Zubac's in the post. Defended by Gobert. And the shot goes in.
This guy is just working his tail off on the boards. You love the effort, love the energy.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
The kick out to Towns. He dishes it to Gobert. Shoots over Zubac. Gobert can't hit.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
To the inside. Towns with the steal. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Anderson passes to Towns. Gobert trying to get open. Shot clock reset for the Timberwolves. And it's Russell in the corner. Towns against George. Here's Edwards. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Anthony Edwards is one of the most explosive athletes in the league. He can burn you with his perimeter jump shooting. He's dangerous in transition. And look out, folks, the upside is there.
There's 1:17 left to play here in the first. Wall dishes to Leonard. Pass to Powell. Back to Leonard. A crossover. Gobert with the block.
Well, let's remember, Rudy Gobert has got a 7'9" wingspan. Sometimes it's just easy picking sending it back.
And so Gobert will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Edwards drives in. No good. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Well, defense had nothing for Kawhi Leonard. Nice jam.
And so it's Minnesota with it. The Clippers getting the bucket. Russell kicks to Anderson. Out to Russell. Shoots. Second chance effort. Here's Gobert. Gobert double teamed. And here's Anderson for 3. And he stays with it. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. There's Russell with the 3. Goes up again. No good on that one. Wall with some nice D. Powell in the high post. And a closely contested grit and grind first quarter comes to a close. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Clippers?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Anthony Edwards out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's Anderson in at the 3 slot.
I'm not sure what he thought he could get away with there. Pretty clear over the back.
Yeah, easy call for the officials. Sometimes I think you can reach over without making contact, but that was not one of those times.
Russell kicks to Towns. And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well. Because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
The shot's good.
Oh, takes the hit, stays locked in, eyes on the glass. Tremendous concentration by Towns.
Ball against Edwards. Kicks it out to Leonard. It's Powell on the wing. Outside Leonard. Zubac with the screen for Leonard. Beyond the arc. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Now Russell. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Towns in the corner. He kicks it to Edwards. The dish to Gobert. And the rejection by Zubac. Anderson against George. And there's the pass to Zubac. It's stolen by Gobert. Anderson against Wall. Towns down low. Shoots. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Towns has gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
Here's Zubac. And again, it's the Clippers missing. The Timberwolves have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Towns for 3. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Gobert's got the lead up to 2 now for the Timberwolves.
That's a case where Rudy Gobert is outworking the defense, keeping the play alive and finishing strong.
Back to Powell. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. To the middle, Towns with the steal. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. Keeps it alive.
You have to love the tenacity, but also the awareness to make sure he came away with that ball.
It's deflected. Towns with the steal. Russell with it. He's picked up by Wall. Russell passes to Towns. Russell inside. The kick out to Anderson. A 3. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. And now a 5-point Timberwolves lead. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
And here's Towns. Kawhi Leonard getting his 3 to go. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Karl Anthony Towns said he believes that he is the greatest big man shooter of all time. What do you think?
Well, Kev, I think a guy by the name of Dirk Nowitzki might have a thing or two to say about it, but I love Karl Anthony Towns' attitude. You have got to believe in your skills if you're going to have the kind of success that Cat has had in this league, and we know he is lethal from deep.
Now here's Edwards. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. And Gobert kicks to Anderson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there, and I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
Now, here's Wall. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. There's 39 seconds left in the second quarter. Timberwolves leading by 3. Anderson dishes to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
This guy doesn't need to get off his feet that much to get above the rim. Rudy Gobert making his presence felt.
Wall, no luck. It's Gobert with the ball for the Timberwolves. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Anderson passes to Russell. And Gobert kicks to Edwards. There's the 3. It's hauled in by George. Left side, Leonard. Driving the lane.
You can see the handle of Kawhi Leonard so much tighter than it used to be. How confident is he off the dribble?
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. The Timberwolves on top. They're up by 3. And now let's catch up with David Auld. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't... second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Jackson is the point with Kennard on the wing. Batuma's out there with Robert Covington, and it's Morris in at the 5 spot. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. No good. That would have tied it. Reed with it. Morris is there. Over to the left wing. Noel passes to McLaughlin. It's 3-pointers off the mark. Clippers trail by 3. Pass to Morris. Back to Covington. Puts it up. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. McDaniels passes to McLaughlin. Out to the wing. Launches a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Noel's got the lead up to 6 now for Minnesota.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
Jackson with it. Guarded now by Prince. Kennard for 3. No good. Shot missing. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Noel passes to McLaughlin. Here's Noel. Drives to the hoop. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And now an 8-point Timberwolves lead.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there. Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
LA's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And something you always hear about Jaden McDaniels, Doris, is how effortless he makes the game look.
Kev, when I watch this guy play, I feel like he glides through an NBA game. There's a finesse that you don't necessarily see from players his size. He's a handful on the low block. This young man is brimming with potential.
Kicks to McDaniels. Inside. Here's Reed. Lays it up and banks it in. Reeves got his first bucket in this one.
But when you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Kennard for three. Hits it from three-point range. Kennard's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Noel. From deep. Reed, the tip in on the offensive rebound.
Well, hard blue-collar work ethic on display. This guy just beating everyone to the ball.
The drive by Jackson. Takes it out to Covington. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Prince wide open. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Timberwolves lead by 12.
A good percentage of Taurean Prince shots are from distance, and you can see why right there.
Outside, Batum. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Pass to Reed. From past the arc. No good there. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Jackson kicks to Kennard. Covington down low. Jackson passes to Kennard. 6 to shoot. Batum inside. Working on McDaniels. And Batum throws it down.
We call that solid fundamentals. Luke Kennard finding his teammate on time and on target.
The pass to McDaniels. 36 seconds left in the third quarter. Prince fires. No good off the back of the rim.
Going for that shot in that situation is something that isn't going to help the offense.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
Here's Noel. 5 points in the game. Prince, the pass to McLaughlin. And oh, here we go. Batum's got it. Galloping the fast break chance. Off target from outside. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Russell is out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's Anderson in at the small forward position. Left side, Wall. Powell, no one around him. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Timberwolves leading by 10. Russell high post. Powell on him. Out to Edwards. Anderson outside. Fires the three. Another shot. Over in the corner, Edwards. Offline with his three. They're looking to trim the deficit to single digits. Leonard the pass to Powell. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Powell's got his first bucket of the night. And here's Russell. Outside, Towns. Out to Russell. Shoots over Powell. And it's Russell missing.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson.
Better to be lucky than good. That pass was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged a bullet there.
Tipped away. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Leonard with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. And a deep three from George. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Well, Paul George able to keep that shot high in the air. This is a dangerous long-range bomber.
The kick out to Towns. Anderson right side. Here's the three. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got 8 rebounds in this game. Wall finds Zubats. Here's George. Misses off the right iron.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And the shot is good.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Outside Leonard, beyond the arc. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Back to Russell. Pulls up on the wing. The Clippers grab the miss. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. George with the ball.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Outside Russell. Powell with the steal. And now the Clippers on the break. A three from Leonard. And Karl-Anthony Towns pulls it down. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. This is to Gobert. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Clippers trail by 7. Powell for 3. It's rebounded by Towns. Minnesota shooting a low 30% right now. An ugly offensive performance. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
Boy, defense has no answer for Anthony Edwards' athleticism. What a dunk.
The Clippers running out of time. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game. And he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
And here's Anderson from the arc. He can't get it to go. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Nobody near George. Cans the shot with nobody near him.
And this is a shot Paul George makes consistently, right? When he's in rhythm, he's ready to fire off the bounce.
Russell looking around. Pass to Anderson. Back to Russell. He kicks to Gobert. He dishes it to Towns. 5 on the clock. Tries again. Gobert the pass to Russell. Releases from 15. And another shot. Timberwolves passing it around. Towns wide open. George against Anderson. To the left side wing. Russell with a wide open look. And they recover it.
The momentum continues to go their way. Pretty much the story of the game.
Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
This guy so dangerous on the offensive glass, and you'll love to see it jam it home and leave no doubt.
And so the Timberwolves take the win. They came in here and took care of it.
Welcome, everyone, to NBA. We've got two conference rivals squaring off tonight, Grant. I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Morant. There's the 3. The shot no good. The Clippers go the other way with it. Powell outside. Out to Leonard. Fades back. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Morant with it. Checked by Wall. Morant, the pass to Adams. It's rebounded by George.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Pass to Powell. Now here's George. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point range. Can't get it to go. Making him 0 for 2. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. From deep, Bain. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. It's not going to go for him. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Here's Leonard. Banked it in off the glass.
Athletic play by Leonard in the paint. Not letting anything hold him back from his shot.
Outside Morant. Jackson, the pass to Morant. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
As pretty much any coach, that's how he'd like to start the game.
The Clippers have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
Now here's Leonard. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
Gotta be careful when Jackson is lurking, more than just capable of sending it back.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Morant. And he lobs it up to the rim. And it's the Clippers on the break. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
And the Jacksons, just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Grant.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons will play in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
Now here's Jackson. The 3 from Bain. Offensive rebound. Adams. Pass to Jackson. Outside Bain. And here's Morant outside. And Wall pulls it down. The Clippers have gone only 2 of 6 from the field. The 3, George. Brooks with the rebound. And Memphis shooting just 25% from the field in the first quarter. From deep, Bain sinks it from distance.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Leonard passes to Wall. Leonard against Jackson. Wall for 3. No luck on that one. And it's Memphis the other way. Up top, Brooks. George defending. Right side, Bain. For 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Powell finds Leonard. And here's Zubac. Back to Leonard. Outside Wall. Shoots over Morant. And And again, it's the Clippers missing. Oh, there's the alley. And stolen by Leonard.
I like Morant's working like approach OD. He finds good matchups and makes an impact.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Morant and Bade in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in at the center position. Now here's George. Looking for his first basket still in this one.
Imposing his will out there. PG-13. Love to see him attack the rim like that.
Outside Morant to the paint. There's the triple. Paul George pulls down the board. The Clippers trail. And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Greg.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals, but without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
Pass to Adams. Here's Morant, outside for Brooks. Three-pointer, no good. Brooks against George. Now here's Zubats. Leonard on the wing. And the dunk by Leonard.
Oh, the claw. I mean, Leonard controls the ball with those massive hands. Just throws it down.
Morant drawing the double team. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Jackson, the pass to Morant. Takes it inside. And then Morant with the dunk.
The team first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Ball with it. He's picked up by Bane. Out to Leonard. And stolen by Bane.
Blocking foul called on Ivica Zubac. First personal foul. First team foul.
Adams, the pass to Morant. Fades. Adams, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
Now here's Powell. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. And that one's good for Brooks. Well, there's so much worldwide talent in basketball right now. Teams have scouts in every corner of the globe, RJ.
Yeah, you have so much talent around this league, and you only have to go back a few years when you had every single postseason award was won by an international player. You had Pascal Siakam, Rudy Gobert, Giannis, and Luka Doncic when you talk about Rookie of the Year. So it was so much talent overseas, and it's all starting to come to the best league in the world.
Now here's Zubats. Leonard outside. Will it go? And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Steven Adams.
That's just terrifying coming down the lane. I mean, when Leonard is attacking with ferocity, man, the D has to foul.
And Leonard drops them both.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Powell against Bane. Powell outside. The kick out to Wall. Pass to Zubats. Powell outside. Leonard against Jackson. Now Zubats. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 5 rebounds in the game. Outside Bain. Jackson the screen. Lets it go from deep. Back to Bain. Shot clock at 5. And that one's good. Moran.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Now here's Wall. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Payne, the pass to Morant. Back to Bain. Pass to Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Oh, he's got some hops. Morant, this man loves to attack the rim whenever he gets the chance. And when I need any chance,
and so it's Memphis finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. Back after this. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Boy, you got to like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Jackson and Kennard, the guards. Nicholas Batum out there with Robert Covington. And it's Morris in at the 5 down low. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Memphis needs to get off a shot. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
That's defense. LA basketball.
Jones against Jackson. And there's the call on Reggie Jackson. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Memphis leading. Outside Jones. From the arc. He drops it from range. Jones has got his first 3 points of the game.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Pass to Kennard. Takes the 3. And he can't get that one. Memphis shooting the ball at 48% so far. Now Green. Covered by Covington. Jones from outside. It's rebounded by Morris. The Clippers shooting only 23% so far. Covington passes to Jackson. Out to Covington. Grizzlies with the rebound. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Jones against Jackson. Pass to Tillman. 5 on the clock. 3-pointer. Kennard with the rebound. Down low. And that one's good. Covington.
A long, strong forward. Covington shows the ability to finish inside.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." PA?
All right, thanks, Allie. Here's Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
They set the pick. Fires. He's in the triple. And the Grizzlies lead by 10.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Jackson, the pass to Kennard. Puts up a three, and that comes off the assist by Morris. Kennard's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Memphis has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Pass to Tillman. Back to Jones, and stolen by Covington. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Here's Kennard. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Yeah, the second half in stark contrast with the first. Coach must have gotten on them a little bit at halftime.
Jones against Jackson. Now Jones. 5 to shoot. Pass to Tillman. Green for 3. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Jackson outside. Kennard with it. Kicks it out to Jackson. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Memphis has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. He can't get that one to fall. And Los Angeles the other way now. Morris left side. Jackson against Jones. Covington, a screen on Jones. Here's Jackson. And it's Tillman with a rebound. The Grizzlies have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. To the inside. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And it's a 9-point Memphis lead. Jackson outside. Out to Covington. Takes a 3. And that'll do it for the third quarter. It's the Grizzlies up by 9. And we're coming right back. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Payne and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the 1.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Jackson outside. Pass to Kennard. Batum outside. Now Jackson from outside the arc. No good that time. Morant against Jackson. The 3 is up. Here's Adams. Now here's Payne. Outside Morant. Outside for Brooks. Here's the 3. Rebound by the Clippers. And the foul on Steven Adams. That's foul number 2 for him. And it's a completely new group for the Clippers. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Wall, the pass to George. Let's go with a 3. Drops in the 3.
Yeah, just a drop in the bucket for PG-13. He will roast you from the corners if you let him.
Outside Morant. Pass to Payne from downtown. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
George for 3. His shot that time not on target. The Grizzlies have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Adams finds Brooks to the middle. And the dunk by Jackson.
Doesn't have to get up much. Jackson Jr. at 6'11" just easily finishes that hoop.
against Wall. Pass to Leonard. Lets the three fly, and good. Coming on, the assist by Wall. Wall's got 3 assists tonight.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Morant with the slam!
Still a little bit of a streak shooter. Morant has been deadly accurate tonight. Man.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Leonard for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got 8 rebounds in the game. Jackson with it. Picked up by Powell. And the dunk by Jackson.
It's so sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. To 3, George. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Pass to Bain. Tries it from the top of the key. That shot off the mark. And Los Angeles the other way now. George passes to Zubac. 3-pointer. And it's Bain with the rebound.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
On the wing, Bain. Jacks up a 3. The Clippers grab the miss.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
The Grizzlies have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Here's Morant. Excellent D there from Wall.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
And here's Zubac outside. Brooks with the rebound. Adams double team. Jackson on the wing. Beyond the arc. That shot no good. And Los Angeles the other way now.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
Zubac's shot is off. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Morant with it. Guarded now by George. Brooks outside. Morant against George. Outside Morant. Fires from deep. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's Memphis winning this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's